Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know this is a place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English?
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today, Emma, I am imagining myself walking into a small convenience store. The door opens softly, and I hear a quiet sound inside. The lights feel bright but friendly, and I feel calm as I step in. This place feels simple and easy to understand.
I can imagine that clearly, Roy, and it feels very familiar. Convenience stores are places we visit often. People walk in and out quietly. It feels like a comfortable place to practice beginner English without stress.
When I walk into a convenience store, I usually stop for a moment. I look around slowly and notice the shelves. I see snacks, drinks, and small items everywhere. This quiet looking helps my mind feel ready.
I do the same thing, and it helps me relax. Looking around first makes the space feel friendly. I do not feel rushed at all. That calm feeling makes listening and speaking easier later.
Curious. Emma, do you often buy snacks at a convenience store? I sometimes do when I want something small. Snacks feel simple and comforting. Thinking about snacks makes me feel relaxed.
Yes, I often buy snacks there, Roy. Convenience stores are easy and close. I like that I can choose quickly or slowly. That freedom makes the experience feel calm and friendly.
I like how slow the situation can be. Even though it is a small store, we do not need to hurry. This slow pace is good for listening. It helps beginners feel safe.
Yes, and the sounds inside are usually simple. We may hear footsteps or a soft voice at the counter. These simple sounds help our ears get used to English slowly.
When I imagine speaking in the store, I picture myself holding a snack. I stand quietly and wait my turn. I take a small breath before speaking. That breath helps my body relax.
That calm preparation feels very kind, Roy. Taking a breath helps a lot. When the body feels calm, listening feels easier. Words sound clearer and slower.
Today, our topic is buying snacks at a convenience store. This is a very common daily situation. Many people go to convenience stores often. That makes this topic easy to imagine and useful for beginners.
I agree, and I think listeners can see themselves there easily. They may visit a convenience store every day. Using English in a familiar place feels less scary. Familiar places help confidence grow.
When I imagine a listener with us now, I see them standing quietly in a store. They are listening and looking. They feel calm and safe. This image feels very supportive to me.
I imagine that too, and it makes me happy. Learning does not need pressure. English can be gentle and slow. A convenience store is a nice place to begin.
In this first part, we are only entering the store and looking around. We are not buying yet. We are just feeling comfortable and listening. This step is very important for beginners.
Yes, and it's okay to just listen for now. You do not need to speak yet. Listening is already learning. Your ears are getting used to English sounds.
I feel very calm talking about this with you, Emma. Buying snacks feels simple and friendly. I hope listeners feel relaxed and ready to continue.
I feel calm too, Roy, and I hope listeners feel comfortable. In the next part, we will slowly start choosing snacks and interacting in the store. We will move step by step with slow and gentle English.
Now that we feel comfortable inside the convenience store, Emma, I imagine myself walking slowly toward the snack shelves. I move carefully and look at the rows of snacks in front of me. I see many colors and small packages. This moment feels simple and calm.
I can imagine that scene very clearly, Roy, and it feels very familiar. Walking toward the snacks feels easy and natural. I like to slow down my steps and look carefully. This slow movement helps my mind stay relaxed.
When I stand in front of the snacks, I usually stop and look quietly. I do not touch anything right away. I read the name slowly in my head. This quiet moment helps me decide what I want.
I do the same thing, and it helps me feel comfortable. Looking first makes the choices feel less confusing. I remind myself that I can take my time. That thought helps me stay calm and focused.
Emma, do you ever feel unsure when there are many choices to choose from? Sometimes I feel a little unsure because there are many options. When that happens, I take a slow breath. That breath helps my thoughts slow down.
Yes, I feel that sometimes too, Roy. Many choices can feel a little overwhelming. When I feel that way, I look again more slowly. I tell myself that there is no hurry here.
I like how reminding ourselves helps us feel better. In a convenience store, no one expects us to rush. We can stand quietly and think. This makes it a friendly place for beginners to practice English.
Yes, and the store usually feels calm. People come and in, but they do not rush each other. That calm feeling helps listening feel easier. We can hear simple sounds and short words.
When I choose a snack, I sometimes pick it up and look at it closely. I feel the package in my hand. This physical action helps me focus. It also gives me time to think before speaking.
That action feels very natural, Roy. Holding the snack feels the choice feel real. It also helps me feel more confident. When I know what I want, speaking feels easier.
Choosing a snack does not need many words. We can keep everything very simple. We can just choose quietly and walk to the counter. Simple actions are enough in this place.
I agree, and listeners should remember that simple moments are good practice. You do not need long conversations. Even standing and choosing is part of learning. English can stay very simple here.
As I walk to the counter, I imagine myself holding my snack gently. I stand and wait patiently. I listen to the sounds around me. This waiting time helps me prepare to speak.
Waiting feels very normal in a convenience store. I use that time to relax my body. I breathe slowly and stand comfortably. This calm waiting helps my listening feel clearer.
Emma, do you ever listen carefully to what the cashier says? I try to listen for simple words. I do not worry about understanding everything. I focus on the main sound and feeling.
Yes, I do that too, Roy. I listen for familiar words. Even if I do not understand every word, I still understand the situation. That understanding is enough to continue.
I like how listening does not need to be perfect. Beginner listening is about feeling, not every detail. This idea removes pressure. It makes English feel lighter.
Yes, and removing pressure helps learning. When we feel relaxed, our ears work better. Sounds feel clearer, words feel easier to recognize.
Sometimes, when it is my turn, I speak very softly and slowly. I do not rush my words. I remind myself that simple English is okay. That reminder helps my voice feel steady.
That calm speaking feels very kind, Roy. Speaking slowly helps the other person understand. It also helps us feel more confident. Slow English works very well in this place.
I want listeners to know that buying one snack is enough practice for today. You do not need to do more. One small moment of listening and speaking is already very good.
Yes, and you can stop when you feel comfortable. Learning does not need to be long. Short and gentle practice moments are very effective for beginners.
I imagine a listener standing at the counter now. They are holding a snack and listening carefully. They feel a little nervous, but also calm. This moment feels very real and supportive.
That moment feels very warm too, Roy. That moment can stay in their memory. Next time, they may feel less nervous. Confidence grows from these small steps.
As we continue this conversation, I feel more relaxed talking about the convenience store. Choosing snacks and listening feels easy now. I hope listeners feel that same comfort growing inside them.
I hope so too, Roy. In the next part, we will talk more about feelings after buying snacks. We will continue slowly and gently, just like before.
As we move into this part, Emma, I feel even more relaxed inside the convenience store. The space feels familiar now, like I have been here many times before. My body feels calm and my thoughts feel slower. This comfort makes listening feel much easier.
I feel that comfort too, Roy, and it feels very reassuring. When we stay in one place for a while, the fear slowly disappears. I notice my breathing becoming steady and soft. That steady breathing helps my ears focus better.
After choosing my snack and standing at the counter, I often notice a change inside me. The nervous feeling I had before becomes smaller. I realized that listening was not as hard as I expected. This realization gives me quiet confidence.
That realization is very important, Roy, especially for beginners. Fear often feels big before we listen or speak. After the moment passes, fear becomes much smaller. This shows that trying is stronger than fear.
Emma, do you notice how your mind feels after you finish buying a snack? My mind feels calmer and lighter. I stop worrying about understanding every word. I start trusting myself more.
Yes, I noticed that too, Roy, and it feels very real. After listening and responding, my thoughts slow down. I feel proud that I stayed calm and tried. That pride feels gentle and warm.
I like how that pride is quiet and soft. It does not need to be loud. In a convenience store, quiet pride feels very natural. It fits the simple and everyday feeling of the place.
Yes, and quiet pride helps confidence grow slowly. It does not rush us. It allows us to feel safe while learning. That feeling of safety is very important for beginner listening.
After paying for my snack, I often step aside and take a small moment. I hold the snack in my hand and feel satisfied. I think about how simple the interaction was. That simple success feels very good inside.
That moment feels very familiar to me too, Roy. Holding the snack feels like a small reward. It reminds me that listening and responding worked. That reminder helps me feel more confident next time.
I want listeners to understand that confidence often comes after the action, not before. Buying a snack is a small action, but it can create a big feeling of success. That success makes future listening easier.
I agree deeply, and this idea can help many learners. You do not need to feel ready before you listen or speak. Trying helps you become ready. That gentle change in thinking is very powerful.
When I remember my early experiences listening to English in stores, I remember feeling unsure. I worried about missing words. Over time, I learned that I could still understand the situation. That understanding helped me relax.
That lesson is very comforting, Roy. Understanding does not mean catching every word. It means understanding the meaning of the moment. Knowing this helps beginners feel less pressure while listening.
In a convenience store, listening is often simple and short. We hear greetings, prices, or short questions. These small pieces of English help our ears slowly get stronger. This gradual process feels very kind.
Yes, and repetition helps a lot. Hearing similar words again and again make them feel familiar. Familiar sounds feel safe. That safety helps learners relax and listen better.
I imagine a listener remembering this conversation while standing in a convenience store. They feel nervous at first, then they remember to breathe and listen calmly. That memory supports them in a quiet way.
I imagine that too, and it makes me feel hopeful. Our voices can stay with them in real life. That connection helps turn listening practice into real experience. Learning becomes part of daily life.
Emma, do you think confidence from buying snacks can help in other places too? I feel that once listening becomes easier here, it can feel easier elsewhere. Confidence does not stay in one place.
I truly believe that, Roy. One positive experience can change many future moments. Listening here can help listening in cafes, shops, and conversations. Confidence grows step by step.
That idea makes me feel encouraged. It shows that learning English is connected to small daily moments. Buying snacks is just one step. Many gentle steps will follow naturally.
Yes, and learners do not need to rush those steps. Each moment will come at the right time. Patience keeps learning calm and enjoyable. There is no hurry at all.
As we come near the end of this part, I feel calm and thankful. Talking about these feelings feels honest and supportive. I hope listeners feel more relaxed and confident now.
I feel thankful too, Roy, and I hope listeners feel supported. In the next and final part, we will gently close our time in the convenience store. We will end slowly and kindly together.
As we begin this final part, Emma, I feel a very calm and gentle mood inside the convenience store. It feels like the moment after pain, when everything slows down again. I imagine myself standing quietly with my snack in my hand. This peaceful feeling makes me want to reflect softly.
I feel that calm mood too, Roy, and it feels very comforting. Ending our time in the store slowly feels right. There is no rush to leave. We can stay in this quiet moment and enjoy the feeling of completion together.
When I look back at the whole experience of buying snacks, I notice how simple it really was. I walked in, looked around, listened, and spoke a little. Nothing was difficult or stressful. That simplicity makes the experience feel successful and friendly.
I agree, and that friendly feeling is very important for beginners. When English feels friendly, it feels possible. Listeners can imagine themselves doing the same thing. That imagination builds gentle confidence inside.
I want listeners to remember that buying snacks in English does not need to feel scary. Simple listening is enough. You do not need to understand every word. Understanding the situation is already very good listening.
Yes, and even if you miss some words, that is okay. The meaning is still clear. Convenience stores use very simple and repeated language. Knowing this can help reduce fear and pressure.
Sometimes people worry that they are not good at listening. I understand that worry very well. But listening improves quietly over time. Each small experience makes the ears stronger. Remembering this helps me feel patient.
That patience is very important, Roy. Listening is a slow skill. It grows naturally with repetition. There is no need to rush or compare yourself to others. Your pace is enough.
I imagine a learner now walking out of the convenience store with a snack. They feel a small smile on their face. Inside, they feel proud because they listened and understood enough. That quiet pride feels warm and comforting.
I love that image because it feels very real. That feeling of pride can stay with them all day. It can make the next English moment feel easier. One small success can change many feelings.
Buying snacks is a very normal part of daily life, but it can also be a learning moment. When English becomes part of daily life, it feels more natural. Learning does not need to feel separate from living.
Yes, and when learning feels natural, it stays longer in the mind. English becomes familiar instead of frightening. Familiar things feel friendly. That friendliness helps learners continue with confidence.
Emma, if you could give one gentle message to someone practicing listening in a convenience store, what would it be? I think simple messages can stay in the heart for a long time.
I would tell them to relax and trust their ears. You do not need to catch every word. Listening calmly is more important than listening perfectly. Feeling calm helps understanding grow.
That message feels very kind and supportive. Trusting yourself helps learning feel lighter. When we trust ourselves, we listen with less tension. That relaxed listening brings better understanding.
I hope listeners remember that slow listening is still good listening. Every sound you hear helps your brain learn. Even quiet listening moments matter very much.
As we come to the end of our time in the convenience store, I want to thank everyone who stayed with us. Listening carefully takes patience and focus. That effort shows care and courage. It truly matters.
I want to thank them too, and I hope they feel proud of themselves. Choosing to practice English listening is a brave choice. Even listening quietly is meaningful learning.
Please remember that English is not something to fear. It is a tool to help you live your daily life more comfortably. Buying snacks, listening, and responding are all part of that journey.
And you can practice again anytime you want. The next visit to a convenience store can be another gentle chance. Each time can feel a little easier. Progress grows naturally this way.
I feel very calm and thankful as we finish this conversation with you, Emma. Talking together always feels warm and supportive. I hope listeners feel that same support with them now.
I feel thankful too, Roy, and I hope listeners carry this calm feeling into their day. They can take it into their next store visit or any listening moment. English can stay slow and friendly.
Thank you for spending this time with us and for practicing in your own way. We will meet again to talk about more simple, real life situations. Until then, please be kind to yourself and listen slowly.
Yes, thank you so much for being here with us. Keep enjoying English in small, peaceful moments. We are always here to practice together. Goodbye for now, and take good care.